Well, Caden, first of all, it is great to see you,
Yeah.
and it's great to see you after you played some hockey games
Yeah.
because I walked through this place all year last year and would continuously run into you, and it was great to see you, and it's great that you were here and you were skating a little bit when you could, but it must be nice that you've actually gotten back on the ice and that you're here at a development camp where you can actually participate and be a big part of.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, it was a bit of a long stretch there, but yeah, it just feels good to be back and participate in a camp where everyone's competing and things like that. So yeah.
How frustrating was last year for you? I mean, again, there were a lot of good things about it. Like you spent a lot of time here in Columbus and a lot of time around the team. I heard you say when you talked to the media, it was weird because you were part of the team, but you weren't part of the team. What was it like to deal with for you mentally, just going through all of the health things that you were going through and having to wait?
Yeah, I mean, you could be as frustrated as you want in those situations, but frustration isn't going to help you any. So that's what I realized pretty quickly, especially during that long period of time. I think that the frustration didn't help me whatsoever. So I really kind of flipped a switch and kind of took it just day by day. Being around a good group of guys every day really helped. I had people I could talk to, people like my family or even the teammates on Columbus or even the staff, and they're also good to me, and they made that long run pretty easy and made it feel quicker as well. So
What did it do for you just to be around the building, be around the team last year, even though you weren't playing?
mhm.
What kind of experience was that for you, and what things did you take out of that?
Yeah, I took so many things from it. Honestly, I feel it made me more mature. It matured me quicker, I think, than it would have if I didn't get injured. Like I've said it before, I think everything happens for a reason. So it was good to be around here, and just the experience overall was such a learning curve for me. And like I said, just being around the guys and everything and whatnot. And the CBJ staff, they've all helped me and taught me so much, and I just want to thank them for that. And yeah.
When it was getting down near the end of the year, you were feeling better, you were skating. When it came down to the fact that I might be able to play,
Mhm.
what was that like for you? It had to be a huge excitement level.
I mean, yeah, I knew I was gonna play, but even from the start, that was my goal to play the last part of the season, or at least play at least a couple games in the season. So I knew I knew I could do it. I knew my end goal at the during the injury, and yeah, I worked as hard as I could to get there, and during rehab and with the trainers, and I was asking as many questions as I could to do what I had to do to get back to play. But yeah, it was such a relief just to finally step on that ice and just hear the crowd again after a win, or just celebrating with the boys after a game. It was just it's the best feeling, honestly. Just playing hockey again. Like the points and the goals or whatnot are good and all, but just to be back on the ice, it just felt so good. So
I love what you just said there about the crowd because that's, first of all, that's something that not many people in life get a chance to experience.
yeah,
Stepping onto a stage
Yeah.
or on the ice or on a field and having that, that must have been a rush for you.
oh, it was just like whenever we scored, it was electric in that building. Obviously, Met Howe was bumping the whole playoff series, and yeah, it was just, I can't even explain it. It was just such a good time, a tight knit group, and just doing it with those types of guys and such a special team like that means so much to Met Hat and things like that. So
You show up at Medicine Hat right in time for championship series, right? League championship
Yeah.
series, and then move on to the Memorial Cup. So again, pretty good time of the year to get healthy
Yeah.
to play. But you also go in when it's kind of all on the line too. Were there any nerves at all by you?
I mean, yeah, obviously, for not playing that long, you're gonna have nerves. Like, what if this, what if that? There's a lot of what ifs, and you kind of get in the rabbit hole a little bit. But I knew I wasn't gonna be how I was last December before I got injured. Yeah. So, like I said, I just kind of took it day by day. I knew I wasn't gonna be perfect. I mean, nobody's perfect, but I knew what I could do, which is play physical and just play simple. So that's what I try to do. I knew that my timing would be off, my speed wouldn't be there like it was, but things come with time, you know. So I'm not too worried about that. I'll get that back eventually, and I don't know how quick, but I will get it back. So I'm not too worried about any of that. That stuff will come. But like I said, I just played simple and just simple hockey, trying to win games.
Talking with CAYDEN LINDSTROM of the Blue Jackets. He was last year's first-round pick, 4th overall. Okay, when you go back to Medicine Hat, you want to play hockey and all that stuff. You want to be with the boys. But on the same token, you know it's the last go-around because you know that you're going to Michigan State.
Yeah.
And this is the last time being a part of this team and the last time being a part of or being with all of those particular players as teammates. Was that bittersweet at all for you?
Oh, man, it was honestly like really, it was emotional for me. Obviously being drafted to them, coming in at 15, playing a couple games, being on that losing team that only won 11 games and seeing how far we've come all the way to Memorial Cup. And just the coaches there like Willie and Joe and Mazer and all those guys, just everything those guys done for me. And even the guys, like the boys from like I grew up playing with in juniors. It was really emotional. Everyone was so emotional because we all knew it was the last time we were all going to play with each other. And it was just such a tight group. Like it was one of the best teams I've ever been on, honestly. Even those 3-4 weeks that I was there, it was just the best time of hockey I've ever had, even though I wasn't fully like how I would normally play. Like I wasn't, yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah,
but you were there. And
I was there. That was the important thing. Nothing else really mattered to me. All I just wanted to do was play and win with my team. And yeah, the ending wasn't how we wanted it to be, but just getting back and even just being there was just such a good time, and I was so grateful to be back and blessed. So,
at what point did you decide that the college route was going to be the way you would go?
Yeah, so I mean, even before I got drafted to the WHL, I always wanted to play college, so that was always in the back of my head. But yeah, I think middle of the season, right when the rule came out. I mean, obviously it wasn't signed or anything yet, so I was still eligible for college. So I think it was a really good opportunity for me, and I was super fortunate for that rule came out because obviously missing a full year, you lose a lot of development, and I think college can really help me kind of get back to where I was and be even better than I was as well with the development side of the game and just working on the things that I need to work on. So.
Did you talk to the guys with the Blue Jackets that had played college hockey and try to get their opinions, kind of a feel for it there?
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I talked to them a bunch. Like I talked to Vantilli about Michigan, and obviously all those guys. So many guys on the Blue Jackets played on Michigan.
I believe they didn't talk you into going there.
Oh, it was close. It was really close. It was a tough decision, but yeah, I think Michigan State they run it so well there. I think they run it like an NHL team. Obviously, they have NHL caliber coaches, so I think that's just the best fit for me for my development. Also, they have a really good strength coach that could put me in good positions to stay healthy for a long period of time, which is good. And so yeah.
So you decide to go there. You talked about the facilities and all that. And that's great, but the chance to play against older guys,
mm-hmm.
and how big of a deal was that for you to kind of, sometimes I guess in junior, when you get to be older, if you're really good, you can really dominate.
Mm-hmm.
And going to college is a little bit of a different beast, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, you're playing against like men out there other than the WHL where you're playing against like sometimes 15-year-olds when they get called up, which is definitely not ideal for like bigger guys. And I've always loved the competition and competing against the best guys. So I think college playing against those really high-end skilled guys that are probably even bigger than me will really help me with my development and help me just see the game in a different way and a different level that could help me for the NHL. So
are you excited that you're going to be in the Big Ten, which means that you're still going to visit Columbus?
Yeah, I'm pumped. Yeah, I'm excited,
and people will be excited to come and see you. I'm sure there's no doubt about it. What are you going to study?
I'm studying business.
Business?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you'd say hockey or
no, business. Yeah,
hockey's a business too. So.
It is both business. So
both business. Yeah. Let's talk about the business of this development camp. As I said, last year you were here when you were on the ice. There wasn't anybody else out there. Mm-hmm. The little bit that you were. So this year, how different are things for you?
Yeah, it's pretty different. I mean, first development camp technically. Obviously, I was there last year, but didn't participate. But yeah, it's honestly just good to be out there and just to compete. You know what I mean? Obviously now I'm not the youngest here, so so I kind of gotta be that leader for the for the 2025 draft, and even for some of the new guys coming in, just kind of showing them around because obviously I've been here for a long time. So, yeah, that's probably the most different part about it. And yeah.
You are a guy that, because you spent so much time here last year, I mean, you got to be the leader of this camp.
Mm-hmm.
You know more about Columbus than anybody going in here, right?
Yeah.
How much are they leaning on you?
I mean, yeah, they kind of. I brought Smitty Jackson to the mall the other day, the Easton Mall. We kind of went shopping there for a little bit, showed him around town, and took him out to town hall for dinner, and took a couple guys out yesterday too, and just the classic spots, the classic Columbus spots that are.
This
that
is
are
my
good
town,
eats
boys.
and
Jump in, right?
Yeah, exactly. But no, it's good. It's good to kind of meet all the new guys and show them around and whatnot.
Talk about Jackson Smith. He was the first round pick this year, and you guys are rooming together, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure that was pre-planned and by design.
Yeah.
But what's that like for you, being that the guy that has a little bit more experience and watching somebody come in pretty much the exact same shoes that you were in last year?
Yeah, it's awesome just to kind of hear his story and how he got to where he is now is pretty cool. And yeah, just being able to kind of just do what the guys did for me last year, just to show him around and lead him and kind of just do whatever to help him succeed as a player and stuff like that as well, and just to help him be comfortable is the most important here. Just help him feel at home and making sure that and showing him that CBJ is such a good spot to be in and whatnot. So
now, speaking of spots, I think you're in a great one here because you spent so much time around the current team last year, and now you're getting a chance to not only figure out when maybe you can fit in, but as you watch these guys come in, the guys that came in with you last year, the guys that are coming in after being drafted this year, you can kind of get a sense of what the thought process is here with the organization, can't you?
I mean, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you covered it there. So yeah,
that's my job.
Yeah,
I'm good at it.
Yeah.
All right. So when this camp is over, then what do? You go back to Vancouver? You got to go right to Michigan State. What's up for you the rest of the summer?
I mean, yeah, I was just in Vancouver for about a month, just seeing family, friends, and training and skating and whatnot there. And yeah, after camp, Saturday I fly to East Lansing for training, summer training, and school's starting up. So yeah.
School's starting up.
School's starting up. Summer's over now. So
you gotta get to the nose to the grindstone.
Yeah,
that used to be a saying anyway. So yeah, but hey, I'm looking forward to you getting that college experience. There are a lot of guys that come out of junior in the past, and they didn't admit it years ago, but now they say I'm a little bit jealous I didn't have that college experience.
Yeah.
So you're going to have the best of both worlds, my friend.
Yeah, exactly. It's that rule is crazy. I still can't even believe that I'm going to college still, but yeah, I'm super excited to be in Michigan State. So,
well, I wish you nothing but the best of luck. It's great to see you. It's great to see that big smile on your face. I hope you have a great season and look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.